Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today I'm going to be doing a Wipnchat, which just stands for work in progress and chat. My current work in progress is the Bayou Lady by Diamond Art Club and the artist is Manny Manzano. This is out of stock. I'm sorry. This is not sold anymore. I did like a princess release a while back. It'd be 3 years ago now, I think, or even maybe 4 when they first came out with them. But anyway, I'll be working on this in just a moment. But I got a letter in the mail, and I thought I'd open it up with you here. A lot of stuff has happened in the last couple weeks. My last Wipnchat was on March the 13th. I haven't really had the opportunity, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Why, you know, it just hasn't been going on. So let's just see what's in the card, because it's plump. So it says, sometimes it helps just to know someone cares. Oh, it's from Steph. It's from Pocket Roddy. Look, there's these beautiful cards. The doggo on it. These can be used as floss drops. How sweet. I love that. My heart goes out to you, James, and family. May there be brighter days to come. All the virtual hugs. Steph. Oh. And a little reminder that says, can you not? Can we just not? Thank you so much, Steph. That is so sweet. I appreciate the card. I love the floss drops. They're super cute, and this is adorable. I'm going to actually put this on a stitching project that I am just about to take out today, because today is an amazing day. It is beautiful and sunny. It's not really warm. It's more springtime, if you get me. So we've opened up a new section. What I like to do with these release papers is I like to pull back the plastic underneath the row that I'm working on. Not everybody does it this way. This is just the way that it works for me and my brain. And then I take it and I place it down to kind of make a nice, whoops, if I can get it, to make a nice line like that, so that I know where to stop drilling. Let me pull this back up over, just like so. There we go. So I think you can see here that we are getting quite far in this painting. I've got about a 40 by 50 section left, a little less than that now. I'm just going to use my regular large white boat tray. You can get these on Amazon, AliExpress, and from different stores online. I've got some tweezers that I got in a kit somewhere, and this is my Enablers Outpost Halloween pen, and it's got little bats and cats, I think, in it. And I love this pen because I love the color purple, and yeah, y'all know me. For this kit, this project, I'm using the Elizabeth Ward container system. This is actually gifted to me along with the kit from Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. I know you've had a really busy year, and I really appreciate this. This is it's such a fun project to work on. It really is. It's been giving me lots of joy. I'm pour in a lot of 310s here. And I get questions a lot about how to shake the tray. I'm just gonna tappy, 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 tappy while shaking. And I like to kind of see if I can spread those diamonds out. If not, just let them fall back down like that. And there you go. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. And for me, I like to go in early and kind of find any misshapen diamonds. and pop them into a separate container so that I just saw some and then they disappeared. Just so I can get them out of the way, you know. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Before I start drilling, just in case I accidentally pick it up. Usually I'm looking, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And the 310s in this kit are not my favorite, but I have had worse. I have had worse. All right, so that should be good for now. And if there's other bad drills, I will pick them out later. So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I have a lot to tell you about. So I hope that you have the time to sit down and listen today. And if not, I totally understand. But I have a lot to unpack because it's been a while since I've done a public check-in. I have been updating everyone that's on my Patreon, my vlogs and stuff like that, what's going on. And they probably know a bit more, but I'm just going to do my best to summarize what's been going on in the last couple months, and just apologize for not having I haven't had the energy or the gumption to like share all of this stuff publicly while it was happening. It was too much too fast. So when we left off, it was the day after Mother's Day in Ireland, and happy belated Mother's Day to all of you in America. I know we have a different Mother's Day, but Mother's Day was on the 11th of March here, and it was a very emotional few hours that day. She fell and she fractured her skull. I believe that when I recorded the video, I don't remember if it had happened already or what. I can't remember what I said, and I honestly feel a bit too raw to go back and watch it, so I'm gonna give you the update on Mary first, and then we'll continue. So just a little warning. So she fell and hit her head on the tile floor in the kitchen, and unfortunately we didn't know it at that moment, but she was taken to hospital the next day and admitted, and she had fractured her skull and she had COVID. So she was in the hospital for, well, she was there permanently basically. But that was 2 weeks. 2 weeks after I had injured my ankle, and it was 2 weeks before my friend Wolfpack Diamond Painting came to visit. Just to put it on the timeline for anybody who might be interested. She was admitted into the hospital, and it was just kind of like a whirlwind from that point on. We were visiting her as often as possible, like every other day. When she had COVID, then she got moved into a different unit, and they were treating her for pain basically, and they had to run tests, and this all happened over weeks, but because she was being hospitalized away from our area, you know, it was starting to take a toll on everybody, because we really did have to change all of our schedules and everything, which was fine. Nobody was complaining, but the doctor sat down with us and said, you know, around the beginning of April, they said, you know, she's not going to get better. The cancer's back. And it might not have gone away. Like, the radiation might not have gotten everything. So, you know, and that was really rough. My friend Stephanie came to visit, and it was it was wonderful because it was a great distraction for me. But at the end of her trip here, which was 10 days, they decided to move her into our town so that we could go and visit her every day, which was wonderful. And it was a lot less stress on everyone. And it meant that she had a lot more visitors. Everyone loved Mary. So she was surrounded by lots of warm, lovely people. Eventually, she started to decline, and it was really sad. I don't want to get into it too much here because I don't know if I can. But yeah, she passed away on the 2nd of May, and it was really sad. We're gonna miss her. She was amazing. It's been an interesting transition, I guess. There's a lot to do, you know. There's a lot to do, a lot to think about, and we're just trying to take it slow and not rush too much. So let's hop off the subject for a little bit, because I want to catch you up on other things that happened, because there was a lot of good stuff that happened. I found out that my ankle was not broken. It was just a hardcore soft tissue injury. So they didn't tell me if it was a ligament tear or tendon tear or whatever, but I imagine that's what it was. And since my ankle has been healing pretty well, and the physical therapy has been really good. Here, you don't have to pay for physical therapy if it's something that you've gone to the hospital for, so yay. And I'm interested to see what happens, because my PT, knowing that I've had several of these over the last couple of years on the same foot, she wants me to get an MRI. I don't know if that's going to happen right now. It might happen with the next one, if and when that happens. But right now things seem to be good in the ankle department, which is great. Because when Stephanie came over, it had just been a month. Really not a lot of healing time had happened, and I hadn't started my PT yet. So we did a few things. Like, when she came over, we went up lighthouses, and we went into these beautiful museum like homes and stuff. And unfortunately, the stairs were just too much for me. I couldn't do stairs at that time. So, well, I did, but I paid for it after. And speaking of her trip, it was so much fun. So she came over for Easter, basically, and Easter weekend and the surrounding period. It's a really good time to visit Ireland. It's not quite as green in April as it is, you know, right now in May, but it was gorgeous, and we got to do things like hold sheep and run around and see all the sights and stuff. We also, at the end of her trip, we took a little road trip and we stayed in a couple of really nice hotels, and that was really cool too, because that's not really an experience that I would have here. So I really appreciated that she organized that for us, and we got to take advantage of it. We even got like facials and stuff, you know? So it was really relaxing and definitely a nice distraction from everything that was going on around me at the time. I just had one with 3, but now I can't find it. Okay. So, I posted a lot of pictures on Instagram if you haven't seen them. I think they might have gone onto my Facebook page as well if you would rather use Facebook. But yeah, it was really fun. It was great having her around. But one of the things that in the past month and a half, 2 months has kind of looked like is that I spend a lot less time crafting than I had. I think I'm starting to get back into it now, but I've kind of been focusing more on my, you know, day-to-day life, I guess, rather than worrying about crafting and making videos and stuff. I'm sure that you all noticed that I haven't really made like a proper video since my grandma passed, since before then, around New Year's. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into the swing of things and really like spending time making videos and doing events and everything. Like next month starts Summer with the Masters, that is being hosted by Katie at Diamonds and Washi and Anthony, Single and Placing. And I'm looking forward to it because I've never really gotten to participate before. I've always been too busy in another project, or, you know, something in life has caught up with me. So we've decided that I'm going to do the Almond Blossom by Vincent van Gogh. And I purchased that one from Jadekins, or you probably know them as Jaded Gem Shop. I bought that last year, I think, and it's not the conversion one. It's not the cross-stitch conversion, I mean. It's just the regular one that's available on the site if you want to get one. Just, I don't have the details of the event, but I do know that it's like, it has to be an older artwork. So something that was like before, what is it now? Is it like 1925 or something like that? Pre-1925, I believe. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it was a toss-up between that one and the Alphonse Mucha that I got from Enabler's Outpost, and I still want to do that one. I really do. But I did ask for my Twitch followers to help me decide, and they chose the Van Gogh one. And it'll be nice to get that one done because I would like to frame it and put it in my hallway. I've been wanting to do that since like the beginning of my diamond painting journey. So it'll be nice to do one that I do intend on hanging up in a very specific spot in my home. Most of the time when I diamond paint, I don't frame them and put them up on the wall. Or at least when I first started, I didn't really care about it. And now I'm much more careful about what I diamond paint because I spend a lot of time doing other crafts as well. And since that's the case, I need to be more mindful because I don't have as much time to dedicate to diamond painting. But that's okay. I am in the home stretch on this canvas, and I'm going to have it done before June 1st. and I will get the other one kitted up and ready to go. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be great. But yeah, that's my plans for next month. I wrote some notes here because the last time that I sat down to talk to you all, I actually did this section. And I deleted the video because it was difficult. I've had a hard time kind of vocalizing everything that's been going on, you know what I mean? So, another thing that happened while I was away, I got an endocrinologist appointment and I'm getting more bloods done. So they're just trying to figure out what's going on because they don't think that it's my thyroid, but it's very unusual that my body is kind of like, it's not absorbing vitamins, apparently. Not well. So we're trying to figure that out. I don't know what's wrong. They've gotten more tests to see what's wrong, and I have to go to get the blood work done tomorrow. So that means early morning. And another day in Tralee, which honestly, if the weather is nice, I will not complain. My plan is just to, I have to fast from 11 o'clock, so I'm basically going to take my medicine that I have to take, and I will go to bed at 11 so that I don't have to think about it. Then we are up at 7, off to the thing, and then once James is off for work, I will go get the blood drawn, and not looking forward to it because I'm already bleeding and it sucks, but you know, it's fine. The doctor tried to draw my blood, and why is it the doctors really are not great at drawing blood? But anyway, it's fine. It's nothing. I'll have that done. I'm gonna bring my cross stitch with me so that I can cross stitch in the car while I wait for James to get off work, and then we'll drive back and make dinner and stuff. That's kind of my life at this point. Thursday, though, I do have something really exciting. I will be going live on Twitch. Well, I'll be on live on Wednesday, but also on Thursday. Thursday is going to be a special stream because I'm going to be working on the Upcrate box that I just unboxed on the channel. I actually filmed that video on like the 20th of May, or April, sorry. But I didn't get it up until now because of everything happening. So yeah, crazy. I did vlog, if you're interested in seeing more behind the scenes stuff. That's over on Patreon, but it's quite personal and intense, so I totally understand if you don't want to see it. But yeah, we'll get things sorted and try to focus on having a good summer. I was just looking into, there's like a food festival that happens every year near to us, and I was just looking into maybe booking a weekend there for the festival, but I don't know if we will. Excuse me for a second, I'm gonna get a drink. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do for end of the summer. We'll see, because my brother-in-law is getting married like next month, the beginning of the month, and we're all kind of geared up for that and really excited. It's hard to see past that, like what do you do after a big event like a marriage and wedding and stuff, right? But yeah, we're trying to get some ideas. We might have like a camping thing in our backyard. Just invite our friends over. Just as like something different. We have a fire pit, and we can make some barbecue and listen to some tunes, have a bit of a fire. I think that would be fun. Just a little staycation kind of thing. The reason that stuff is on the brain is because I had to cancel my vacation. We were booked to go to a stitching retreat called Stitch North up in Canada. And then after the retreat, we were going to go back down and visit family and stuff. And my sister and her 2 kids, my mom, my grandpa on her side, my dad and his new wife. They just got married, so we were going to celebrate with them. And then, you know, spend time with some friends and catch up and all that stuff. But it wasn't meant to be. I have booked to go to Stitch North next year. So I will be on the weekend too for Stitch North next year. And I am excited because we can really plan it out and have a really good time, you know. The last little while I haven't been able to like make plans because I've been so stressed out by what's happening. And it felt like every time, this is not a joke, every time that I went on vacation with James, somebody got hurt. Rory had a heart attack one time. Then we found out that his mom had a tumor when we went to Tenerife, like literally the day after we landed. And it just felt like we were cursed. So I've just been kind of like holding my breath every time I plan a vacation. And this time was no different. You know, his mom passed away 2 days before we were scheduled to leave. I knew that I had to cancel before, you know, but I was holding out hope until about 2 weeks prior, because she did seem to stabilize in a certain kind of a way. But no, it was not gonna happen. So I do miss my friends that I was supposed to see, just like Stephanie who wrote the card. I was supposed to meet a lot of people, and I can't wait to meet you next year if you're going. And if you're not going, then maybe we can meet outside of it. That's fine. But yeah, after, like, next year, I will be booking things with full confidence. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think this time, like this year especially, I've been focusing on finishing things rather than trying to get a little hit of dopamine by switching up my projects all the time. And I think where I'm at in my life right now, that's super important. There for a couple years, like the changing projects and working on all the pretties was a really good way for me to cope with the stress of like COVID and not being able to see people and not feeling like I was getting any kind of socialization and fun like I would normally. So, but I think I've decided to try to retrain my brain to go into a different mode where I'm like super focused on getting stuff done instead. I still do occasionally put down projects after a little while once I've hit a milestone, but I won't be like, oh, I'm gonna pick up something, work on it for 30 minutes, and then put it back in the bag and not touch it for 2 years. You know what I mean? my crafting has changed. So I'm gonna have to find a new approach to make things interesting for you all. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I would love to hear them. I do read all the comments, so I know I honestly, I don't have time to answer all the comments all the time, but I do appreciate it when I read your comments. I love reading your comments, so thank you to everyone who's been leaving them, especially right now when things have been so busy. Where was I? No, that doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, so one last thing, and then I think I might let you go for today. How's it been? It's been 30 minutes already. I just wanted to show you what life looks like now. So right now, I have been listening. Let's be honest. I've been listening to a lot of synopsises of books. So instead of actually listening to an audiobook, I listen to the synopsis of the book, which I've been finding really fun because I haven't been able to focus on things for very long in that regard. I just get bored. I don't know why. But if I listen to like a YouTuber explaining what the story is, I find that really fun. So thank you, BookTube, for helping me out. If you don't know about BookTube, you should look into BookTube. It's very interesting, especially if you love to read. The garden is starting to really take off, so I wouldn't say I'm in charge of anything at all, but I really like going out there and seeing what's happening in the garden. Our lettuces are up, our flowers are up as well, and it's just nice. It's almost very soon, like in the next week or so, I imagine I'm going to have the worst allergies in South Cary, but right now it seems to be pretty manageable. I'm just waiting. There's these willow trees that we have that when they kick off, I'm done. I will wake up with a sore head first thing in the morning, swollen shut eyes. So we haven't gotten there yet, but it's coming. I can feel it. And a lot of people are saying that this summer is actually going to be like probably the warmest, sunniest summer that we've had in a long time. So I'm really looking forward to summer this year. And I hope there's like a lot of barbecues and a lot of, relaxing and enjoying each other's company and just having a good time. It'll be nice to unplug a little bit and, feel connected to friends and family in that way. Because it's just been so darn stressful. But I'm sure that will come, and I apologize because I know that I'm a little bit awkward about it. It's just so fresh, and but I do feel like giving you an update on what's been going on. It's been so long since I've made this kind of video, and I miss talking to you all and sharing updates with you. Honestly, I haven't done that much diamond painting. I think since I did have to focus on something other than crafting, but I will show you where we were. So the last time that I made a video, we had just gotten, I think we were on her dress, or we were here. Let's see if I can actually bring up the video on my computer. I had it. not long ago. Because I was looking at when was the last time that I did a Wipnchat video. Oh wow, we were actually on her shoulder. So we were starting this section right here. Wow. So I have done quite a bit of diamond painting since then. You know, we did, oh, you can't really see where we were. Sorry. I didn't pull it back far enough. So that's where we were. I'll show you where we've come from. Hang on. Make sure that I don't hit the glue. So this painting is 125 centimeters by 42 centimeters. So here's the top. And I started December 1st. Here's her beautiful face. This is Tiana from Princess and the Frog. You can see her dress. And the sparkle in here with the ABs. I know I can't get it on in this light. I'd have to go outside to show you. But it is so beautiful. And it's been such a pleasure to do this. I'm so grateful to Michelle for gifting it to me. So, yeah. I will have a D-stash soon as well over on my website, rachelraycraft.com. I'm planning on trying to thin out my diamond paintings. I need to make room, and we might be moving, so not like imminently, but you know, sooner than I find moving really stressful. So I just want to make sure that I, you know, pare down a little bit and only keep things that I know that I will work on. And so I have some diamond paintings there already if you want to check them out, but there will be an update probably next week with even more. And yeah, I'm excited. I wanna go ahead and get some of these paintings out of the way. I am planning on getting a car, purchasing a car. So any kind of money that I can put towards that would be amazing. But yeah, just new things, you know, a fresh slate, a new approach, moving forward. It feels like, again, a little too soon to really be expressing myself vocally about this, but I want to heal, and I want to make good decisions. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, just kind of bettering myself. I've been putting things on the back burner and not doing things for so many years for lots of reasons, but I want to take control and, you know, get the things done that I want to get done, that I feel like I need to get done. And I have been saying this since last year, that this year will be my year. I'm shaking my mental fist. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go for today, I think. And I'll be back as soon as I can with another Wipnchat for you all. I do appreciate you hanging in there with me while I awkwardly talk about what it's been like for the last while. But I hope that you're all doing well. Let me know in a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And I hope that you're taking care of yourself too and staying safe out there. You know, it's just about to be summer, just about to start having fun, and I really hope that you find some happiness and peace this year, and hopefully I'll do the same. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you all soon. Take care and stay safe. Love you all. Bye.